Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go over backtesting. Now, I want to challenge you guys, my YouTube fam, on how to backtest. Now, we're going to go over how to backtest. You're really just going to watch me backtest, but I want you guys to understand backtesting is the key to trading, okay? In my academy, I recommend that everyone does 25 backtests per week. That's 100 charts per month. That is 600 charts in 6 months. Now, the purpose, listen up carefully, the purpose of backtesting is for you to find the situations where the schematics, the points of interest, the breaker structure work out several times. That way, you have a basis of what you're actually looking for. Okay, too many times people look at the Wyckoff book. They're like, okay, I'm gonna look for this up thing, this down thing, and try to enter here, here, and here. But they never actually seen it play out in real time 100 times, literally. So if you're watching this YouTube video and you do not have a group chat, or you do not have, you don't have a Discord, a Notion, a Telegram of just your own backtest, I wouldn't recommend using Excel or any Microsoft files, just because you're gonna have to click and open it. So for example, here we have, in my academy, we have the chart gallery, and we literally have hundreds of examples of accumulation, distribution, and all that stuff. It's not only me, it's other people that I appoint as chart chiefs, as well as I have my own setups down here. So September, I have my September trades. This is private. You guys can't see this. That's why there's locks on it. Only I can see this. And I used to have my own Discord where I would just have stuff myself, but it's just easier for me to keep it here so I don't have to go through too many Discords. So in my academy, everyone has to make their own Discord for their own backtest. And if you have the one-on-one mentorship, we actually share a screen. And when I go on your screen, I go through all your backtesting. So if you're yet to pay for a mentorship, definitely recommend. But if you're still choosing not to, again, this is exactly what you have to do. So if you don't do it, close the video right now. If you're going to do it, type in I made my Discord in the comment section below. So make your Discord. You can have it organized by structure, breaker structure, accumulation, distribution, every week, depending on however you want to do it. Again, I do have a certain way in my academy, but it's up to you guys how you want to do it. But that's the key to backtesting. So make sure you're at least doing a minimum of 14 a week. Okay, so that's going to get you around 50 a month. Let's see what we find today. So right now, I'm not really backtesting for anything in particular. I do recommend that you only backtest the past 2 months, because if you just scroll left and wait for something to pop out at you, oh, that's cool, but it's not forcing you how to sit there and find things in real time. So in my academy, again, they're only allowed to backtest within the last 2 months. And then after you continuously find 50 charts in the past 2 months, well, then you're going to be kind of forced to start looking in real time, and that's where you actually find setups, okay? What do I see right here? What's in there? So I'm going to start at the bottom of the range, ignoring, when I zoom out, I'm ignoring all this for now. I want to see at the bottom of the bottom, I'm going to find accumulation. I found a mini one right here, I think. But let me see right here. No, not here. Do I find a distro? Let's see. At the top of the range, we're still in, this is the whole month of August. So let's see what we have. I don't see a distro that got respected in there. Let's see if I can get an accumulation in here. I'd rather use a Wanda, but I always just backtest on FXCM because I use a Wanda for my real chart. So anytime I'm teaching or doing YouTube videos, I just use FXCM for convenience. But personally, I do use a Wanda. Okay, I see this fill where price fills and never comes back. It takes off. If you're in this, you're in this for a 1 for a million. So this is the first thing I noticed. So I'm going to mark that up. Now, if this is an accumulation, well, that would be my spring. So let me label that. And this would be most likely my second test for now. This would be my sign of strength. This would be, okay, so this is where we got to see what's going on, because this would be my, I don't want to ignore this section. So this is my UT, because it's the only place where it's actually going above anything here, and that would have to be my selling climax, and this would have to be my AR. Okay, my AR can't be over here after the UT, and then there's no UT because this is the entry. So if this is confusing, definitely recommend getting this book on Scribd. The link is in the bio. It's called The Wyckoff Methodology in Depth, which is this book right here. There is a number 2. I recommend reading the number 2, but if you're new, just stick to reading this like 100 times first. Okay, cool. So let me put my trading range on it, which would be here. Now, normally I like my selling climax to align with my entry, but we don't have that here, but that's okay for now. Now that I'm looking at it, this UT barely goes above the AR. It does, but barely. So let me try one more thing before I commit to this being the schematic. Okay, I still have another imbalance right here where price comes off and doesn't go back. Now, let me see what this low comes a little bit lower than I like. Let's see what it says on the 1 minute. You definitely have a 30-second schematic in there. I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to stick on the 1 minute. I don't like the amount of drawdown and the body's closing below this area, right? To me, that's almost a stop loss, even though my stop loss would have to probably be here because my minimum is 3 pips. Okay, let's see what we can get over here first. So take profit would be here, which brings me to 11. I only try to get out at 1 to 10. So that's at 8.5. I'll use these bodies right here, which is right at this imbalance fill anyways. Okay, cool. So that gives me, what, a 9? Okay. So the stop loss would be from these bodies. Now, if this is still my selling climax, still doesn't align with my entry. Unless I do the body. So, still doesn't align with my entry. Align with my trading range. That's something that I prefer to happen, which I do not get here. So, let me look in this area. So, this might be just a test. And this is like real backtesting, guys. I didn't look this up before. I literally just clicked record. So I want you guys to see, this is how I teach on the calls. This is how I backtest. It's nothing like different. So let me just get rid of that. So this is just your first test. Let's go back to the accumulation example. Okay, you see how you have this little second test? That's pretty much what we're getting here. So let's see. Now this aligns here. What do we have in here? We come back in the trading range, come back and take off. I don't like this drawdown. I want to see what's in there. Stop loss here is a 4.3, which is not bad. Oh, well, let's see first. Is it 4.3? Okay, it's a 5.3. We respect this imbalance. We also respect the trading range entry, which is right here. And we never come lower than this again, so 0 drawdown. So this will be my official back test of this area. Let me just extend it actually until when it smashes, take profit. Cool, no drawdown. What is this, the 1 minute? So we're going all the way back to the 1 minute. Take profit here. Now, when you back test, you guys, you want to spend time making sure before you save the chart that looks perfect. Oh, our risk to reward changed. So let me see if it respects here. It should. Yep, a 9. Top of this body right here. That is our trading range. This is our stop loss. I recommend changing this to red so you guys don't get too confused. This to green. And just making sure your labels align. At least that's what I teach in my academy. If this is not perfect, I make people redo it, because what's the point of practicing if you're not going to do it perfect? Here's an accumulation on the 1 minute, and this is how I back test. So we're going to save it, copy chart. We're actually going to put it in accumulation, and this is my real SMA group chat. 1 minute accum. Cool. This actually needs to be pulled all the way over. Okay. And then I can send it again on the 5 minutes so people just see what the take profit and everything looks like. Making sure I'm spreading the candles open so people can see the actual candlesticks, not just looking like lines. Okay, so again, guys, my challenges to you. This only took me, without editing and I'm speaking a lot, 10 minutes. So in 1 hour, you should technically be able to do 6 if you're experienced. But again, if you just do 2 a day, which is only 30 minutes, maybe around 30 minutes a day, you know, you'll have all these examples. So I'd recommend, you know, this month of September, today is the first of this video, powering through, getting as many clean, perfect backtests as possible, which is going to help you find these examples in real time. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.